she did. She's not well prepared, but hello everyone. As many of you know, I'm Conrad's older brother, Clinton. At my wedding a handful of years ago, Conrad not only gave the best man speech, but he also performed a song for us afterwards. As you can imagine, it was pretty incredible, and I'm forever grateful. So after about 20 beers tonight, I plan to butcher an Avondale song for anyone who Speaking of, thank you to Conrad's band, who almost all made the trip. Even Matt McCarter, who left the band, followed a girl to China, and then threatened to sue the band if they ever tried to play a smash hit Rolling again. Conrad was always obviously a gifted wrestler, to put it delicately. But when I realized he was also a gifted singer, songwriter, and guitar player, I started to really question what the hell happened with the gene disbursement. Special thank you to everyone who made the trip to Long Island from Illinois. I see a lot of friends, family, and coaches out here, and I just wanted to acknowledge how much it means to our family and everyone that you made the trip. Amanda, you look absolutely stunning, and I know it's customary to say this, but Conrad is truly a lucky man to call you his wife. Many have tried, but only one has captured Conrad's heart, appreciated his wit, and has had a tolerance for his friends and family like you have. I knew you were not only the perfect fit for Conrad, but also our family during your first trip to the lake when you refused to play any games because you were there for us to see how competitive you were. After a day of drinking on the boat, we finally convinced you to play a game of Gearsby, and I've never seen anyone take that game more seriously in my life. And I knew you had what it took to take you with Conrad. Although I was never the biggest fan of Conrad moving to Memphis right after college, him meeting you has made it all worth it. I'll spare everyone the cliche growing up with Conrad stories. We obviously spent a lot of time together, and a major chunk of that revolved around wrestling. So I thought I'd share one of those that kind of sums up what that was like. I started wrestling a year or two before Conrad, so I always thought I had a little bit of more experience on him. As we got older, around the time I was in 7th or 8th grade, and Conrad was in 5th or 6th grade, one day at practice, my dad was showing Conrad a move that he ended up having a lot of success with called a boot scoot. For those of you not in the wrestling community, a boot scoot is a complicated or more athletic way to get a takedown in that sport. You don't see it a ton because it's pretty hard to do right. After my dad was done working with Conrad on how to do the boot scoot, I came over and asked my dad, who, if you don't know, has just about every coaching accolade in the sport, and has coached wrestling for so long, you could probably teach a monkey an inside trick. If he could also show me that move, too. He looked at me and kind of paused for a second and just plainly said, I don't think you're ready for that one. And then I went back to showing Conrad. For as good as Conrad was, a 3-time state champ and a 2-time Division I college All-American, no big deal. I still always thought I had the edge being the older brother. That was until he got to college, and we finally were closer to the same weight, and inevitably had to wrestle one day at practice. I did my best to hold him off as long as possible, but he eventually took me down so many times at practice that I was now his little brother. But in all seriousness, I always admired how humble Conrad has been about his success in life. You never hear him talk about his state championships or his All-American honors, and that's rare in today's day and age. I mean, Tyler the Prep won the Shamrock Shuffle in 1998. Not a lot of people get a chance to be as close as Conrad and I have been. Through growing up, wrestling, and living together in college, we've experienced a lot of the same things, and I couldn't have asked for anyone better by my side. There's quite literally no one else I would want by my side in an alley in Nashville when a bouncer is asking us if we want to leave the easy way or the hard way. Because I know 100 out of 100 times, Conrad's answering the hard way. Conrad, I'm incredibly proud of you. I know I don't need to say that much at all, but I really am. Not many people go after what they want in life, and I admire everything you've done and the way that you've lived your life so far. I have to admit, I'm beyond excited that you are now back in Illinois, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you and Amanda. I love you too, and congratulations.